Welcome back, my necessarians. This is your Impractical Guide to Gaming, and we are doing a blind Let's Play of The Witcher 3. So, welcome back, everybody. Last time we had gone through the palace, I suppose, of the Emperor of the Nilfgaardian Empire. And we were just basically stealing everything that wasn't bolted down. This guy was such a douchebag that I figured that we would just take everything that we could from here. We haven't stolen anything from any of the poor folk in this game yet, so we gotta take from somebody, right? Might as well be these guys. So the only thing I did do was I did go back and I just went over the choices again for the Witcher 2 simulation save. Honestly, I picked everything that was exactly the same, but I changed our choice as to who we worked with in Flotsam. And the reason for that, I was looking back, and it seems like the one we had originally picked, which was, I believe it was Vernon Roche. He is kind of like he seemed like kind of like a crazy douchebag who's just killing a lot of people. So I went ahead and picked Eoverth because it seemed like a friendlier option. But I don't know how much that's going to change in the game and how much we're going to notice having really bad recollection of, you know, Witcher 2. But I went ahead and did that change just so we can have stuff in order. And of course that question kind of prompts whether we save Triss or lift the curse off of this, I guess, this crazy dragon lady from Witcher 2, and I went ahead and rescued Triss. Those are the only changes that I made. Otherwise, we're right back to where we started, people. This is Yennefer's room, I think, so I don't want to steal stuff from, yeah, I don't think I'm going to...
Nicely.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to steal stuff from her room, but let's go back here to the ambassador. I think Yennefer told us that we could talk to him, so let's see here.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Alrighty. So looks like a I don't know, it looks like a board game or something. I don't know what's up with those little statuettes. So let's see here. How's the war going? What's the situation in Velen? What's new in Novigrad? So we do know that Yennefer is over in the Skellig Isles. I forgot where she said she's going, but she's definitely there investigating that magical explosion. So Novigrad is where Triss is at, and Velen is the one that seems to be the most likely clue, the most likely trail for I guess for Ciri. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick Velen.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Damn. Alright, so looks like shit's serious over there. Let's check out Novigrad, where Triss is at.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
Damn.
I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
So pretty much this world needs a hero, is what this sounds like.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Alright, so I think we've asked about all the locations, so let's check out the war.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Damn. Alright, so, yeah, let's check out Kovir, which I don't happen to know what the hell it is, but...
What about Kovir?
Kovir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Damn, alright, so I think that's it, guys.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
And, oh, sorry about that, man. Keep forgetting how strong the Witcher is. But so far, that guy's been pretty freaking cool. I think he's been the coolest guy that we've gotten to talk to here yet. It sounds like the whole world is in a ticking time bomb right now. The Nilfgaardian, I guess, invasion is going to succeed unless events really take a turn. Which we might be able to help with that, for sure. But other than that, it really just sounds like there's no... I'm not sure what the reason is for the invasion in the first place, other than just being able to control more territory and having more resources.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
So that's the one guy The Witcher doesn't seem to like. Let's see if we can talk to him again. I don't think so. Damn. And I want to go ahead and use my Witcher senses here, because we are in the Royal Palace. So what do we got, people? Looks like we got some brush that's glowing. We're definitely gonna take that. I mean, we're gonna take everything from this place. Anything that's not nailed down, people, we are going to put in our pockets. But other than that, I'm still thinking here of where we should go first. If we should go to Velen or try to head over to where Triss is at. I'm guessing we're probably going to be going to both. So I guess all we can say is play me or see you. So we'll go ahead and say see you.
See you.
I haven't really gotten back into Gwent yet since we played that first time together, guys. I'm not sure how to feel about that game. It didn't feel very strategical the first time we played. So I'm going to probably go ahead and give it a shot at some point. And I just noticed that, yeah, he does have a little exclamation mark next to him.
One false move and you will regret it.
Calm down, buddy. I'm still getting strong enough so I can kill all you guys. But for now, I think there's not much else we can go in here. It looks like I'm checking out the mini-map. But it seems like we can't really go into a lot of these places. I think this is Yennefer's room. Yeah, and it's locked. So I believe that's it, people. So let's go ahead and check out what do we get back from that guy. Let's go back to our inventory, which we can finally access now. They didn't want us to not wear any shoes, so unfortunately they took away our gear, our ability to check out our inventory. So let's put our armor back. Let's put on our good hunting boots, which I believe are these. Yeah. And we have our we have these two blades. I'm trying to remember which one we were using. So they're both steel swords. One is 26 to 32. One is 25 to 31. So I think we're gonna go ahead with the Vico Varo blade. And let's put on our Witcher Silver Sword. I guess we're going to put on our gloves. And am I missing anything else? Definitely our crossbow. I don't think... Oh, we got our pants, people. We got to put on the good set of pants. Alright, so other than that, it looks like we are ready to go. So... yeah, these guys don't really want to talk, you know? Maybe out here we're finally going to be able to have some conversation with somebody. But, I think other than the major kind of placeholders...
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's a barber again, dude. Holy cow, dude. How you doing, man?
Squares. Okay.
Alright, so we came in through that door last time. I'm going to go ahead and, the Nilfgaardian connection travel to Velen. Actually, let me see if I can change the quests at all. Alright, so giving me some issues there. Let's see here. Velen. And actually, we don't have a choice on going to see Triss first. We do have to go over there from what I can tell. So let's do that, guys. Time to fast travel. Alright, so this appears to be the local map. And the only individual, which is the Gwent individual, is the one of the exclamation mark. Other than that, I think we have to go back into the world map. So let's go for R3. There we go. So we have White Orchard, Velen, which is No Man's Land, and we can go to Novigrad. So I think we can. Yeah, we can definitely choose to go where we want to go. I feel like we should probably use this video to do a couple of side quests and try to get our character up a little bit. We even encountered I think it was a Wraith back in White Orchard, which we ran as far as we could. So let's go back over there and let's do some quests in this video, guys. And if y'all want to kind of jump ahead to when we do go to Velen or to Novigrad, then just kind of hang on for a little bit. But I think we should do some side quests, dudes. So let's do this. Alright, and I want to go ahead and travel back to, I guess, the main White Orchard area. We had a lot of stuff in the notice board, and if you guys can recall, I think there was, like, yeah, there was a lot of freaking question marks in here. So I want to kind of use this series, at least this couple of videos, to kind of explore all of White Orchard. This is Impractical Guide to Gaming, so we're not going to go along the straight route. We're definitely going to try to do a little bit of a kind of a completionist streak and try to engage things that would probably be a little crazy. And I want to go back to that church, which I think is this place right here.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.